This morning I woke up a little bit, how do you say it? Shit. I woke up very shit. I was scrolling on my phone all morning. I was watching cat videos. I was watching all the bullshit stuff, which doesn't really help me. But still, I did it. It wasn't the habit itself what made me doing this choice. It was about something differently. And what that exactly is, I'm going to tell you in this video. Let's say there is happening something negative in your life. Maybe there was a situation where you felt stuck, right? You didn't know what to want to do. Maybe your boss said something negative to you. Maybe your girlfriend dumped you. Or you were in an argument with your girlfriend. Instead of understanding the situation where you're in, the first thing what you normally do is find strategies to get away of this negative feeling, right? When I remembered when I broke up with my ex, the first thing what happened was that instead of feeling the pain, I was trying to find ways to get rid of the pain. I was starting drinking again. I was watching Netflix the whole evening. And I still remember then my whole week was finding strategies to get rid of that negative feeling, right? It feels good for one moment because it's the way how you cope with stuff. So the next time when you're in a situation when you are feeling not good or when you're feeling shit, your brain thinks like, hey, this is the strategy which works for me. So the next time when you're in a new situation, you're going to do exactly the same. Your brain thinks, hey, this is a negative situation. I have to act on it to not feel this anymore. And you can already guess it, right? You're going to feel relieved for a very short period of time. And you're in this loop again and again. Hey man, I understand that you are maybe now in a situation when you're feeling completely overwhelmed. Well, I got something for you. I recently made a brand new workbook where you can get rid of stress within 5 minutes. There's also like a meditation session included as well. So if you want to have that in the meantime, the link is here in the bio. So the real question is not that you're not aware that you have those habits. The real question is, what is the thing you're actually avoiding, right? So it doesn't mean that you're lazy when things doesn't work out or that you don't have willpower, but your brain is just working in survival mode. That's the only thing what is happening with numbing habits. So what does that say, right? Numbing to you. So probably it's one of the three things. Or you lack connection around you. Or you have the feeling that there's no meaning in the things you're doing. Or you have the feeling that you're maybe losing control, right? For example, when you're starting your own business. And instead of having that stable income, you now have to earn your money yourself. It is possible that the first 5 months maybe, you're not even earning money, right? And when you're having the thoughts about, oh shit, I don't have enough money, in 6 months I lose everything. When you're having that thought, the loop is going back again. Why? Because this is the way your brain uses to survival. The same in relationships, the same what I told before, right? So, question for you. Think about the last time you were numbing. What was the last time when you were numbing in your life? Think about the situation. What is the reason in the first place why I was numbing? Relationships, connections, friends, mentally. Think about that situation. And one of those three, are you missing right now? Connection, control, or meaning? That you're numbing yourself. Why is this important? Because those three are unmet needs. When we're meeting those needs, we feel fulfilled. But when we are missing one of those, we feel incomplete, we feel uncertain, and we doesn't feel whole, full as a person. Check, 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 check. One of the things what can help you with understanding what is the thing behind it, there's like one method, and it's called the ABC method. It's from CBT, from cognitive behavioral therapy, and this can be a very effective approach how you can find what is the reason why you are doing this behavior. A stands for trigger, B stands for belief, and C stands for consequence. So, as I told you before, a lot of people, when they having like a long period of bad habits, for example, and they're feeling stuck, for example, the first thing what they're going to do is change their habits, change their consequence. But the real reason why things are not working out for you has to do something with B, beliefs. So I remembered I was today talking with a friend, and he had a hard time. He was saying to me, "Yes, Ronald, I'm back in bad habits again. So I don't know, I'm just, laying in bed the whole morning. I am watching entertainment the whole day. I am trying ways to avoid this spirit in my life, this feeling about sadness, right? This feeling of I don't know where to start, or this feeling of like feeling the stuff you're feeling. The negative emotions, the negative thoughts which pops in your head." So he said to me, "Yeah, Ronald, I'm going to completely change my habits again." But this is where the ABC is very effective. So I want you to write with me. I'm going to do it for myself as well. So ABC, where the A stands for trigger. So I want you to write down in your notebook A, trigger. Then keep some spots, like left. Keep a little bit of the spots left. And just write down B, which is belief. And suddenly the end, do the same again, and do the same with consequence, right? So, think about a situation where you felt negative, when you were numbing in bad habits as well. So for example, for me, this morning, I told you before, I was also in this bad moment as well, right? So this moment was, I felt overstimulated. My roommates were telling me something which I get irritated by. And that's why I felt angry. So the normal way how I'm doing this is, okay, I felt overstimulated, my roommate irritated by me, and that I felt angry. So the consequence was that I was in this victim mentality, and I saw the world as something negative. So write also for yourself down, what is this situation for yourself as well, right? So what is the trigger? What is the event? What was happening? And mostly of the time, this consequence is like a habit almost, right? So every time when you feel overstimulated, every time you're like irritated and you felt angry, you're going to have a particular behavior, right? As I told you before. For me, that is a victim mentality. For me, that's feeling negative. And also very important for me, running away from the situation. So, when I see A and C, I'm thinking like, yes, I feel so overstimulated. Everything is shit. This is happening to me. I'm a victim and this is my life. So I find ways to get rid of it, right? The normal way of doing things. But we're going to find now what is exactly the belief behind this point, right? So I came to the conclusion that I wasn't irritating by my roommates, that I wasn't overstimulated. That was not really the trigger itself. The trigger started before. The trigger started when I woke up and I started watching social media whole morning, right? So I was using this one the whole morning. And because I was postponing stuff, I had to film this video this morning. I didn't do that. It's now in the afternoon. I suddenly felt angry because I was frustrated with myself, right? So, if I look honest, it was not because of my roommates. It was not because I felt shit or that I had a bad day or something. But the belief behind this was not feeling good enough. When I was writing down for myself, like, hey, I am aware of this belief right now, right? Not feeling good enough. I will show you as well, right? So over there. So when I came to the conclusion, like, hey, this feeling of not feeling good enough, is that actually true? Am I not good enough? So I was testing this approach for myself, right? So what are the things which make this statement true, right? Not feeling good enough. So when I think back of my life, when I was in my past, I lived in foster care, my parents couldn't take care of me, I was switching families all the time, a lot of different friends, have to get rid of friends, I was very insecure. So this moment from the past is like really confirming this situation. So I got proof about it. But because now I'm working on myself and I'm aware that this is not true right now, this was the past, this is not true, because of my meaning of the belief as well, I know I'm good enough. So that belief what you're currently feeling It's logic that you're feeling it, but it's not always the truth. Most of the time, it's not the truth. So, do I have proof in my life where I was good enough, where I showed myself that I am good how I am, right? I have some proof about that. I did public speaking for myself. I came from a negative past, but I'm a very strong, mentally strong person. I'm quite happy with my physique. I earned the last year a lot of money. I moved here to Barcelona. I have nice friends around me, deep connections around me. I make already around 70 videos on YouTube, right? To inspire others as well. So I have a lot of like confirmation why I am good enough. But when you're skipping this belief part, every time when you have the trigger, you will go to the consequence. But now you're aware of it, that the main reason why you're feeling shit or that you're going back in this numbing phase is because there is a belief underneath it. And for you as well, like, what is that belief for you? Maybe you have the feeling that you have to do everything perfect, right? That you have the feeling that if it's not perfect, people can see that I'm failing and we're going back to not feeling good enough, right? So I want you to test this one as well. Hopefully this video is valuable for you. As you can see right now, this morning I had the feeling that I wasn't good enough. And now I'm filming here in public where there were around, 15 people around me. The old me will not do that. But the person I'm actually am, who wants to provide value for you, wants to do this stuff, right? So, if you are still in this victim mentality, and if you need some guidance in helping you with maybe your negative or your toxic habits as well, I do one-on-ones online and here in Barcelona. So look for the link in the description here. And you're not the only one who is facing hard times. You're not the only one, man. But understand that you are the one who's taking fully responsibility for yourself, right? That's you. So this is the end of the video. Hopefully it's valuable for you and take care. Ciao.